Culture Minefield is brought to you by the Bottom of My House Foundation, and in part, by Gary's Backdoor.
Also get to name your firstborn child. That was in the terms as well. We're thinking dork-faced stinkerbutt. Unless it's a boy, then we're gonna call him Gary.
That's how I got my name. As a punishment to my parents.
Weren't they punished enough by having you?
Well, I punished the shit out of my mom. She said I was born with a pencil in my hand. I left some scarring, baby.
Ouch.
That's what I told her. She says, well, Gary, all of my children were artists, but Gary was born with a pencil in his hand. And I said, that must have hurt, Mom. Is that why I was the last one?
Yeah, she was done after that.
Mountain. Okay, I get the Walmart brand of Mountain Dew. It's called Mountain Lightning. It is. It's identical. I believe it's even Mountain Dew sells it to Walmart for their
Very
own label.
likely.
And they do the zero sugar one. Sad thing is that's not available in stores. I have to order it from Walmart corporate, and I order them 6 at a time. It's $1.50 per bottle, and I make sure to keep that zero because I like that Splenda, baby. It's sucralose is amazing. Let's see. First in the house today was Snorty. I am not seeing our buddy up here from Sweden. Where is he? He's not here. But we got Snorty up in the Arctic. We have our buddy John Whitaker is here. What is up, my friend? Oh, and Andy is here. Cheers, mate. And that dork face stinker butt. That was one of the names I guess they considered for me. So I hope everybody's having a good Wednesday. It's an interesting week. I'm sick of shit. I am surviving on my Benadryl and the Equate version of whatever this shit is. The printing is so small I can't even fucking read it. But it's compared to something expensive that I get from Equate. And I'm telling you, man, it's the only thing that's keeping me going. Andy is there. You are, Gambit. Where were you, mister? You're late. It's good to see you guys. Hope everybody's having a good Wednesday. I have not watched this film since it came out back in, what was it, 94?
95.
95. They made it in 94, released in 95. And in 95, Robin Williams is in this movie as a gay character running a club. And
very small part.
Playing the very same kind of character in The Birdcage, which I love both films. My problem with this film is it has this one beef. This is my beef with the film, is the queer eye for the straight guy fantasy thing. And it's just, they end up in some backwater, stinkwater town, and they're going to have this massive fantasy impact on this town to where the whole town turns queer, for them by the end. And I don't like those kinds of fantasy because they're very unrealistic.
It's fairy tale.
I think that, them being acceptive and caring about them by the end is more believable than the whole town turning out the way they do. And it's just, I don't know. It's heavy-handed writing, and I don't like heavy-handed writing. I like things to be organic and feel natural and not feel like some sort of weird fantasy, like some sort of gay fever dream. But I do like the film, and I think the performances by our three leads, despite I despise, and I've always despised, what's his name?
Leguizamo.
Leguizamo. I can't stand him. I've never liked him. And but I got to tell you, in this movie, it's okay. And I ended up enjoying the film. And although I don't think we ever find out who the fuck Wong Foo is.
No, we don't.
And, which is weird because I was
Somebody
assuming
she
the
knew.
restaurant they were in, but we never meet him. You were going to say something, Martin?
Yeah, according to I think it's the director or the writer, Wong Foo symbolizes God because there is someone to be grateful to anything in your life. But as a character, no, you never know.
That's odd.
Eh,
I also dislike the fact at the end that they didn't return the picture because that's theft. They stole that. And I get it. They wanted it on the trip, but the end, they shouldn't have given it away to somebody. They should have given it back to the restaurant.
They stole it from a friend. This is where it sucks.
Yeah,
it's not just a place where they were regulars.
Shitty. I think that's shitty. I think it was shitty, and it bugged me by the end. No, here's the thing: is it gets too gay in going into the third act, and that's where it becomes that gay fever dream. But up to that point, I thoroughly enjoyed the film. I have a lot of gay friends, and these guys act just like my fucking friends. My son is like this. My son is as queer as a $3 bill. And I knew he was gay since he was 4. And I was like, is there anything I can do about this? Nope, nothing I can do. I tried my best to just teach him how to not get beat up and bullied. Stand up for yourself. And I gave that advice to all my kids. Don't take shit off anybody. Just don't. Doesn't mean you have to fight. But if somebody, gives you shit, give it right back. Choose your hills. You got to pick the hills in your life that you're willing to die on. And once you know you're going on that hill, don't wait for them to throw the first punch. Just, Bruce Lee said it, the most effective self-defense is a quick and effective offense. Once you know that fight's happening, destroy.
What did he knew about fighting? Jesus.
Who?
Bruce Lee.
I don't know. I thought he was a poet. Some poet laureate, I guess. I don't know. I see E. Clay is here too. What's up, E. Clay? One of the greatest Larry Sander episode is when he gets the sewing machine as a gift for friend's small son because he could tell he was. Oh yes, I remember that. Oh my God. And they're like, what? Why? Why did he get him a sewing machine? I have a feeling he's going to be into that. I think the 1990s would pretty much accepted the weird ones. Yeah, and look, I've always accepted. I've had growing up, two of my closest friends were gay, and it was so funny. In 2002, one of them came out to me finally, and I was like his nickname in school was Peabody, but his name was George Walker, and he says, I just wanted you to know that I'm opening up to people, and I wanted you to know as a friend that I am gay. And I went, I've known that your whole life, like since I met you. He goes, what? I said, yeah. You remember when you joined the flag squad back in high school when I was on the football team, and I used to call you a flagette? That was a joke. Flagette. And he goes, and I went, yeah. I said, I've known you were gay your whole life, and I don't care. You're my friend. I ate many a dinner because of his mom. His mom is why he became diabetic and died, because everything was fried. Like that woman, I don't think she knew how to boil or bake anything. She fried everything. And he lived that life of eating bad food, and it took his life. He died in 2004, man. Broke my heart. I think the 1990s world pretty much, yeah, I agree with you on that. I never understood how Wesley Snipes could read the script and still be
in the movie.
Read the script and
Dude,
be in the
and
movie.
he was awesome.
I got to tell you, in my opinion, he's one of the best parts of the film.
He's
Wesley.
the best character of all. The
Yeah,
best lines, the best quips. Oh, his jokes. Oh my god.
Yeah, and also the fucking basketball team scene was great because, of course, you know, he did one of my favorite basketball movies of all time, White Men Can't Jump. I always laughed and I said, you know, they should have just said black guys can jump or black men can jump and see how that would have gone over. You can say white men can't jump, but better not say black men can jump. The fact is, all my black friends could jump pretty much like way higher than me. Wasn't the right after Demolition? Yeah. And the thing is, you know, this movie in particular proved a point that I kept talking about how versatile an actor he was. And that this guy, if he kept going in a direction I thought he was going to go, he would have been an Oscar actor because he's that fucking good. The problem is he saw money and he saw a future in action and he went that direction because it was the easier path to make sure you made money. Because getting awards doesn't necessarily make you rich. And so he didn't see the value of going that direction. And he made a choice. And I'm not going to, you know, say anything bad. The only thing I'm going to say bad about him is he listened to the wrong people about how to do his taxes.
Yeah.
And that shit didn't work. Oh yeah, he probably had. I'm telling you, I think everybody had a blast in this movie, and I know that like for the character, excuse me, the character of Vida, is that it? Vida.
Vida.
Patrick Swayze's character, he turned to his wife to help him a lot in this role. And I thought it was great. He handled himself physically, and you can really tell he's a fucking dancer when he puts his stockings on.
Oh yeah.
Like that, the way he holds his leg when he puts that stocking on is a perfect pose for a dancer. Yeah, always bet on black. Man, the film was as a whole wasn't great, but the way he played opposite Tommy Lee Jones showed he could be more than an action guy or a gangster. Absolutely. And that, of course, is the sequel to The Fugitive.
Yeah.
Movie you're talking about. It's called U.S. Marshals. And it's a good film. It's the sequel to the Harrison Ford film, The Fugitive. A lot of people don't realize it's a sequel. Like, yeah, it's Gerard. His movie. It's Gerard's movie.
It's more of a side quill.
No, it's a straight up sequel because Tommy Lee Jones is a main character in the other film, and so therefore it is a direct sequel of the main character. They're the main characters in the film, and because Tommy Lee is a main character in the first film, that makes it a sequel. If he was like a minor character in the film, then it's a sidequel. You're right. Hey Reed, how you doing, man? So once again, you know, because some of you guys are just coming in, what I was saying in my criticism of the film is that as we get into the third act, it becomes a gay man's fever fantasy about going to a small town and pulling a footloose. And it just, shit doesn't work that way. And it would have been better if they had tried to be a little more grounded in the third act instead of going for the fever dream fantasy. And it's just, I don't know. I felt like it took away from the film doing that. And I also got pissed off that Patrick Swayze's Vida gives that photo to what is her name?
Yeah, I didn't like
Dr.
that.
Channing Carol Ann. And when he gave that picture of Julie Newmar to her, that's passing on stolen property. It's not his to give away. And it kind of pissed me off. If they were going to do that, they should have had a scene where he confesses over the phone to Robin Williams' character that he took the picture. And he says, that picture is for anyone who needs it. And if you needed it, it's yours. And so therefore, at the end, he passes that need on to her. That would have made more sense. But the way it played out is he just gave her stolen property. Right?
Yeah.
Well, Hollywood would never portray bad action as a good one. They don't do that. Spider-Man.
Commercials. Well, yeah, it's a sequel, not just because of that. It's a sequel because of the fact that Gerard was a main character in the first film. If he had been a side character, a minor character in The Fugitive, then it wouldn't have been a sequel. It would have been a sidequel, related film. But this makes it a direct sequel because, once again, he's the main character and his team, all of them come back. It's a good fucking film. Not great. The Fugitive is a great film. U.S. Marshals is a good film. My problem with that film, I hate to say it, Robert Downey Jr.'s character. I didn't like it. I didn't like his character. I didn't think that he was a convincing threat. Let's see. Wesley said it in an exclusive interview for this movie. I found myself in it, but I don't even want to think it's my strong point. It's not. It's just a good performance. I would not list this as one of his strong films. And trying to think, what would I list as what would be his best role? Or best
Kidding
movie?
me? Fucking Simon Phoenix. He's a villain and you root for him. You enjoy watching him being a sadistic asshole.
No, and I really love that movie, but I don't think that's his best role. I don't. I don't even think Blade is his best role.
Well, would you go for Passenger 57 then?
No. I would put I don't know. It's kind of a tie for me. New Jack City and White Men Can't Jump. It's like, I just think those two are just really good films. Demolition Man, I would put in my top 5 Wesley Snipes films, but I wouldn't put it as number 1. I would put Blade probably 4, and then Demolition Man. And number 3, oh man, that's hard. Oh, what is that other film he did with Woody Harrelson? The train one.
Don't know.
Blake is in it. Plays their boss.
Don't know.
Oh, fucking shit. Money Train. Money Train. I'd put that right up there. I really like that fucking movie. And Robert Blake was in that. He played their captain. Always up their ass captain, yelling at him and shit. I'm not going to lie. Major League is, I really liked him in that, but he did not come back because he was not popular on that set. What was this? Agree, Robert Downey felt forced into the movie. Yeah, he felt it did. His character did not feel like a well-rounded character, well-developed. So I just didn't think he was very good. But I liked everybody else in it, and I especially liked Wesley Snipes in it. This movie I would put probably at 7th or 8th on the top 10 list of films with Wesley in it. Because I do like this film. I just have problems with the third act. It falls apart for me. Yeah, Money Train. Yeah, that's what I was trying to think of. And I actually like that film. I don't think it's really all that high reviewed, but I like the film. I think that Wesley Snipes and Woody have a good chemistry together. And I've always thought that, I was shocked that they never did a sequel to White Men Can't Jump. Money Train came out in 95 too. Yes, it did. Wesley's career really took off in the 90s, and he decided instead of doing the serious acting, go for the money. And it was a smart move, I think. Again, the only flaw in his slaw was listening to the wrong people when it came to how to do your taxes.
That's a very stupid mistake.
Yep. He paid it back financially and paid it with his time in prison. Patrick Swayze, remember that during filming on a highway, some guy gave the actors the bird, obviously because he was a bigot. Or maybe he just didn't like Patrick Swayze.
Like he would have known it's him.
Well, I don't know. You know what was this astonishing to me? The guy who threw the can at oh my God,
John
Malkovich's head. Yeah, because how he knew he was him. It was night. He was like giving his back to the road, and the guy
and he fucking hit him in the back of the head with the fucking beer.
Yeah,
and
he yelled.
That movie kept that scene in.
And he yelled, "Hey, Malkovich!" He knew. Now, yeah, this is, as you were saying, this movie is so Hollywood-esque. I think Priscilla is a far better movie than this.
It is a way better film. It's more realistic with stuff. I think this movie becomes a fantasy by the third act, and just a bullshit fantasy, because that would never fucking happen in a world.
Still a fun movie. I still enjoy it, and I can never not be amazed.
Yeah, it's one of the few films I enjoyed Leguizamo in, because I really cannot stand the guy. Because like I hate God, man. Am I going to get even started on this? Now, when he's a voice actor, he doesn't bother me so much. Like I like the animated
Uncle Sid
prehistoric films. I enjoyed them. But I'm going to go back. I'm going to go look at his early career so I can like go into some of the shit back in the 90s that I fucking could not stand him in.
Well, I like him as the violator in Spawn.
Well, I didn't even know it was him. So, because he's under so much makeup. And so, yeah, that worked. I hated him as Toulouse-Lautrec in Moulin Rouge. Let's see.
No argument from me. I like the movie, but his character I could have done without.
I despise the movie The Past. I hated him as Tybalt in Romeo and Juliet. I hated him in Executive Decision. I hated him in Carlito's Way. I despised him in Super Mario Brothers.
I hated him in ER because the doctor he plays is such a fuck up.
Yeah, I wasn't even watching that show anymore. And I now hate him for being in Regarding Henry for what he said about the movie.
Yeah.
Like, he was lucky to be in that film.
Fucking dick.
Egos, man. I didn't like him in Body Count. I despise the movie Summer of Sam. I hear so many people tell me, "Oh, what a great movie." I'm like, I was there. No, not that great a film. Let's see. I already mentioned Moulin Rouge. Yeah, I didn't like him in Collateral Damage. I like that movie. It's not great, but I do like that movie. Looking for films I've actually seen that he's in. I despise the movie Assault on Precinct 13 remake. What a piece of shit. Let's see. Movies I've seen. No. Oh, he joined ER for its
Yeah.
2005, 2000. Yeah, I never watched that reboot. Fuck that.
It wasn't a reboot. It's just one of the towards the end, one of those seasons. I think it was only for one season.
Yeah, it was its own season. It was a
he
reboot.
played a doctor who went on coke and then treated patients and shit like that.
It's not part of the original series. It's its own series. It came out in 2005 and ended in 2006. Yeah. No, he was terrible in that movie. I refuse to watch that one. Now I forgot he was in this one. I like the movie Gamer with Gerard Butler.
I hate it.
I thought it was an interesting concept of, becoming this video game character. And I thought Michael C. Hall was scummy in it.
Okay,
in a good way.
Let me explain. Is the first two acts I was liking the movie. The third act ruined it for me. It was an interesting concept. Not only a video game, but about how people can demean themselves when they got into a bad spot.
Yeah. Now, one movie that I did tolerate him in is the John Wick films. Only because I like the John Wick films. In spite of him.
His character was good.
And he's actually in a movie, and he's not terrible in it, is Chef, the Jon Favreau indie film that he made, which is a fucking great movie. He's in the weakest of the two Kick-Ass films. He's in Kick-Ass 2. And, that's right. He has a bit part uncredited in the movie The Counselor, which, despite myself, I ended up liking that movie. I don't love it. I've got so many problems with that movie, but there's something at the heart of the film that I ended up liking. And I also really love that scene at the end where the hitman walks up and puts the noose around Brad Pitt's neck, and it starts cutting his head off. It's a little machine that tightens the piano wire around his neck until it pops his head off. Fuck that scene. My problem with the film is, once again, it takes zero effort to create a protagonist that you don't care about. It takes effort and work to make people care about your protagonist. And I didn't give two shits about the main protagonist in that movie. And the main protagonist in that is Michael Fassbender. And it's a tragic character, mind you, but he's chock full of fucking bad decisions made for all the wrong reasons. Greed. Yeah, the phone call in the first movie to the mob boss, when he says John Wick, it's like, and then the next scene with his son where he knocks the shit out of his own son. John Wick is the man you sent to kill the boogeyman.
The best part of that phone call is when he says, it was John Wick, and the mobster only says, "Oh," and hangs up. And it is established that, oh, fuck.
I absolutely agree with you on this statement. Leguizamo is an absolute, personally, I think he's a piece of shit because he does that shit. And he does it because he thinks that it gets him attention. And it makes him look like a shitheel. I kind of liked him in Executive Decision, yeah. I didn't, but I do like the movie. Oh, it's the Super Mario Brothers is just it's not a very good movie. Yeah. Romeo and Juliet. It is it took me a long time to watch that movie. And I finally broke down to watch it. And I like Baz Luhrmann. Okay. I mean, he's not the best director I've ever seen, but he makes interesting films. He has an interesting eye for films. And I like this movie, Australia, which he turned into a miniseries. He cut it in a different way so it's longer, and he did a miniseries in Australia. Just Play Dead. I don't like it. I watched the trailer, and I look at each one of those main characters, and none of them are likable. That was one we watched today, Anima, with Sam Jackson, where he's going to get his wife, played by Eva Green, to fake kill him. And maybe they're going to kill him anyway, and it becomes a plot against all these slimy. And there's Robin and his bit part in this.
And he played a gay character twice, very close together, because was it before or after that he did La Cage aux Folles?
After he did La Cage aux Folles, The Birdcage.
I loved him in The Birdcage.
Yeah. And again, I watched the trailer today, and I didn't like the characters. They all come across as not likable people. And again, it takes zero effort to write bad characters. You have to work to create protagonists, somebody that you give a shit about, even if they do things that you don't agree with. And we've seen that. You look at Simon Phoenix. Simon Phoenix is a bad guy, but we find ourselves rooting for him because he's going up against the real villain. If you don't know what that is already, guess who shows up in the opening trailer? Yeah, Sam Jackson. I do. Great movie today. Hate that I'm stuck. Don't worry about it, buddy. Don't worry about it.
No, Joe.
We look forward to when you get back, man. We've missed you.
Oh, yes. It's weird when he's not here.
Yeah, Eva Green's in it, but I got to tell you, man, detestable characters. And it's like, God damn it, man. Even detestable characters can be likable. Proof of this is Matthew McConaughey as that corrupt, murderous sheriff. What was that movie called? Matthew.
No, you got me. I don't remember having ever seen him as a bad guy.
Oh, he was a bad guy. He's a villain in the movie Mud, but you care about him. And I like that movie a lot. A lot. I really like that because he ends up risking his own freedom to make sure that kid doesn't die. And I do like that movie Mud a lot.
Haven't seen it yet.
You ought to check that one out. But there's one where he is pretty much the main bad guy, but he's so cool in the movie that you end up liking him. And I'll find it for you here. Give me a second.
The Gentleman, says John Whittaker.
No. What? What did he say it was?
The Gentleman.
No, but he is good in that. But I look at him as the protagonist in that film. Him and his wife there are three protagonists in that film. His Fix-It guy is also the dude from the biker series, the motorcycle gang series. He plays his main fixer, and he's a protagonist in it too. You have three protagonists in that film, and you have an antagonist. And I do like that movie. But now the one I'm talking about is this movie. Hold on, I'll bring it up, Martin.
Dark Tower?
No, I didn't like that movie.
You fuck up, Joe.
Here we go. All right. Any chance you get, bring that up, would you please?
Okay, let me pause, remove, and add.
It's a William Friedkin film, and I really fucking like this movie. And it's almost got a 7 score over on IMDb. And I think it's a better film than that. I personally would have given it an 8. I like this fucking movie. Is it up? I don't know when it's up unless you told me.
Yes, it's up.
All right, thank you. Got to tell me. So you got William Friedkin as the director, Matthew McConaughey, Emile Hirsch, and Juno Temple. And I'm telling you, man, this is a great film, and he is absolutely a villain in this movie. And he's called Killer Joe. He's a lawman who is willing to assassinate for the right price. And don't fuck him over because he will kill you for nothing. And he is so fucking good in this movie. And great cast. You got Thomas Hayden Church, who I fucking love, man. Juno Temple, if you don't know that, she's a British chick. She's one of the main characters in the Ted Lasso series. Gina Gershon is in it. I think she plays the mother in it. And Mark McAlay, he's a really good actor too. He's good in it. The rest are all good character actors, but that's your main cast right there. That right there. And it's a damn fine movie. And Emile Hirsch is not an actor I normally like. I liked him in this movie. There's something about his face that he's just so punchable. I just want to punch him right in his face sometimes. I don't know what it is. Some people just have a face like that. Emile Hirsch was born with a face that guys like me want to punch him right in his fucking mouth. For no reason, just because it annoys us. But good fucking movie, and I'm telling you, worth your time. Now, another one I really like with McConaughey that's good is Mud. And I think that this is a stupendously well done movie. And it's dark, it's gritty, but it's a coming of age story because it's mostly about these two kids. And they befriend this guy who's a convict on the run. And like I said, in the end, you see, as scummy a character as he is, he fucking puts his life on the line to save this kid after he gets bit by a rattlesnake. And Ty Sheridan, I fucking like this guy as an actor. I really do. He's in a movie I just watched called with Ben Affleck, directed by George Clooney, called The Tender Bar. And holy shit, what a good fucking movie. True story. And Ty Sheridan plays the older version of the kid that you meet in the film. So you see him as a child and you see him as an adult, young adult. And if you've never seen that movie, The Tender Bar, check that fucking movie out, man. It is such a great story about characters and real people. And it's written in a way that just, when you look at it, it's very real. I've known people like this that were in that movie. I felt it, be honest with you, the movie was very inspiring to me. It really hit me deep in the heart. And now I have to go to the hospital because my heart's all out of rhythm because of it. I got arrhythmia.
What?
The guy is 72 years old, and to me, that's unbelievable how he can fly through wires and bust asses. Oh, Jackie Chan. Is that who you're talking about? Gotcha. Yeah, I lost all respect for him when he tied himself into the Chinese Communist Party. Mud is, I like that movie, E. Clay. I really do. I love the kids in it. That boy is Ty Sheridan. God damn, that kid can act. Yeah, I said that, Gambit, that it was a William Friedkin film. And Friedkin's one of my favorite. He's on my top 10 list of favorite directors. He pissed me off with the gun thing. Because I thought it was a shitty thing to do to actors. I also dislike that he wasn't there to make sure that the actress that he injured got a good payout. Because he should have defended her. His lead actress, or second lead actress in The Exorcist, she did her own stunt and got pulled into a wall with a cable, and she got injured. It pulled too hard.
Ouch.
And it was a permanent injury that she got from that film. But what I didn't like is that to startle his actors, he fired a gun on set to make them jump.
Oh, that's a
on
dick
camera.
move.
Yeah. Bakeman's Girl is here. What's up, Bakeman's Girl? Hey, read by nature. But going back to this one with E-Clay here, buddy, I would love to do a Matthew McConaughey week again because I fucking love McConaughey. I get so irritated when people say he can't act, and I'm like, you've clearly not.
Oh, that's bullshit.
The guy can fucking act, and I like him on screen. What was it? The Texas Buyers Club movie.
Oh my God.
That movie blew me it blew me away, dude. Because that was a scary time. The thing that really upsets me is, I was just talking about this, is that, and I don't want to get into the politics of it. It's not politics. This is a personal disdain I have for Fauci, and always have. I've hated him since the whole AZT scandal. And a lot of people fucking died. And they lied what AZT did. They absolutely fucking lied. Hey, I got to tell you this. Leguizamo has a nice ass.
Oh, I get so annoyed with movies like that. Why are men having better legs than women? That is not fair.
It's true. It's true. Because, like, Swayze's fucking leg, when he puts that fucking stocking on,
oh, fuck,
God damn, the muscles in that fucking thigh. Those are the legs of a dancer. And
that's like that Leguizamo says when he's going to look for a hitchhiker. Said, I had more legs than a bucket of chicken. God damn.
There's some great lines in this movie. It really does. Yes, he is, Snorty. And I hope that they have enough on this arrogant. I mean, have you heard some of the shit in his diary that he wrote about himself and his celebrity?
Yeah.
It's fucking disgusting, dude. It's disgusting that anybody would think that way. In his private fucking diary, he wrote that. And this isn't like, him laying on a bed with his dear diary, writing that way. These are journals that he wrote about his work and what he thought of some of these things. Fuck, dude. Fuck. You gonna say something, Martin?
Yeah. It's been called a diary, but it's not a diary, my dear diary. It's
a journal.
Worse.
No, it's absolutely a journal. It's not a diary.
It's a journal, but it has other people has access to it, and it was completely digital. And
what he doesn't understand, this is how stupid he is. Like, as a person, how stupid he is. He wrote this on a government computer that doesn't belong to him.
That is really fucking stupid.
Yeah. Well, ladies, if you want don't skip leg day. There you go. Oh, I paused it for a fucking reason.
I didn't do it.
Yeah, I did it because you pause it and then you talk about different things for 20 fucking minutes.
Well, that's because that's what's going on. So I pause it so we can finish it and then talk about this clip. This is one of my favorite moments in the fucking film. This is what happens when you fucking throw your map away. Where we're going, we don't need maps. And I said, also, he's a fucking idiot.
That street sign was so super helpful, just indicating you can go either left or right. No shit, Sherlock. How about you tell me what's in which direction?
Yeah. So I just, that scene cracked me up. I'm like, and that is why you don't throw your fucking map away.
Yeah. He says maps lie.
I got to be honest. I'm surprised they didn't end up in a U-turn movie.
What's that?
It's a horror movie.
It's a horror movie where people took the wrong turn.
Yeah.
Ended up in Cannibal Town.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you what, I actually thought that was a good movie. The first one. Not a great film, but I enjoyed it. Because I don't like horror films because they tend to be written badly. I fucking enjoyed the crap out of that movie. Yeah, I got to tell you, man, never skip leg day. Now we know why Hillary kept private servers. There you go.
Mhm.
There you go. It's exactly why. I'm glad he did it. I'm glad he was that stupid. This scene always threw me because, like at first I thought he wanted to cut them off before they could come in, right? Like he doesn't want them coming in, but no, he mistook them for part of the basketball league, women's basketball league. And that's fucking funny. Jared Leto played a drag character. I gotta tell you what, man, I don't like Jared Leto, but he was good in that movie. But I can't stand that motherfucker. He's been needed to be canceled for a long fucking time because of the shit he did while he's with that Mars band. Because he liked them girls 17. And I'm like, 17's illegal, brother. Don't be fucking doing that. I'm a dad. I'd beat your ass. Without a map, you could turn the wrong way and end up in Buckalakadaka Street. Fuck you, Clay.
Okay, I'll budge.
I got it.
I've got 5 terrorists going southeast on Buckalakadaka Street.
You know, the only thing this movie needed is dwarf.
2 monkey hookers and a racist dwarf.
Isn't that the train in Superman?
It could be. I don't know. I think they used a real train, Amtrak train, in that. It's a good question. We had to look that up.
Oh, E. Clay Thomason. He stole it from Sander Hammerslag.
Oh, of course, that's typically a Sander thing.
No, it was, yes. E. Clay stole his thunder.
Yep, I found Jared Leto's character a teeny weeny bit unsettling there. Oh, yeah. I don't like him. And what I do like with the new Masters of the Universe film is the fact that you can't tell that's Jared Leto. Anybody could have played that character.
Yeah, and well, most probably he won't be for the sequel or the TV or the show.
Oh, I doubt they're going to do a sequel to that film. It really did not do well.
Oh no, but it's #1 in Amazon globally.
Really? That's good
Yeah.
to hear because I feel bad. I actually think it's a fun movie.
I think
I don't agree with Tom on that because, like, look, I'm not a fan of the Masters of the Universe. I was an adult watching it with my child. I watched it with Benjamin, and Benjamin is a nut for He-Man, and he loved the movie. He says it's the perfect homage to the fucking cartoon series.
Yes, it is.
And so if my son feels that way about it, I'm fine with it. I have no interest in it past that. But it's a fun movie. I enjoyed the fight scenes. Good action scenes at the end. And the kid fucking nailed the sword fight scenes. Really fucking good. Good action scenes. No. In Missouri, it's guns on one part of the store, liquor on the other. It's one store. It's called the Brown Derby, baby.
Well, he said guns. No. Right. You're right. I read it wrong.
Because when you go to a Brown Derby, they have a Bass Pro section. And of course, Bass Pro was created by Brown Derby here in Missouri. And we live in the town with the main Brown Derby store, the big one. And I love that. I used to take Zoe there like every weekend. We go in there because it's amazingly big store. And they got their own shooting range, indoor shooting range. You got the live animals there. And she always loved going there once they got the animals in there. Although my buddy Sean worked there doing security at night. And he said there was an interesting incident where they allowed a hawk to fly loose. And eventually they had to change that because the hawk swooped in and grabbed a fucking, it's not a hawk, it was an eagle. They had an eagle. And the eagle scooped down and grabbed the fucking otter.
Oh my God.
And they got the otter away from him. But it was like when it happened, they were all sitting there and turned and they heard movement. You hear that first initial flap. They turn and look, and that otter is like right there with them. And the otter's like, hey, what's going on? I'm doing otter shit, you know? And that fucking eagle flew in and snatched him up. And they're like, oh, and they go following the bird up to where he's going because there's stairs that go up to that bird. And they got the otter away from him. And they decided, I guess it's not a good idea to let the predatory bird loose with the fucking small vermin. And they had to separate them, segregate them. Yes, Bass Pro believes in segregation of animals. But they have a new aquarium built in there. You can go in there. It blew Zoe's mind, this aquarium. Oh my gosh, it's so big. And they had sharks in there. Let's see if I can find that picture of this thing, share with you guys. Because we have photos, but I'm not going to go digging for them because Zoe took some pictures. In fact, I took a picture of her standing in front of the aquarium. Oh boy, they are the worst. I tell you, Brave has the worst search engine options. Like it won't let you look for large images. It just mixes them all in there to go, well, there you go. That's all you get. Fuck you. There we go. Oh my God. Now they have a cage you can go down in. The kids can go down in to go among the sharks. And they wear the bubble mask. I don't know if you've ever seen those, but they fit over your shoulder and over your head.
Mm.
Let me see if I can open this image. There we go. There you go, Martin. If you wanna...
Okay, let me pause, remove, and add.
This is our.
Oh my God, I want to do that.
You need to come
That
here
is
and
amazing.
visit us, and I'll take you to Bass Pro. You will love this place. It's got everything. Plus, one of the largest gun stores I have ever seen in my life. And they've got like black powder guns to modern weapons. It's incredible, dude. It really is. I love Bass Pro, dude. And I did. I raised my daughter going in there because they have a really nice restaurant. It's expensive, but I was making good money in the 2000s, like really good money. And I would take my daughter once a week to go check out the museum, check out the aquarium. We'd go wander around looking at guns, looking at outfits because they have clothing too. And then we would head up to what is it? The great writer committed suicide. Famous prolific writer.
No idea.
He wrote A Farewell to Arms.
I still don't know who. Hemingway says Venkman's Girl.
Ernest Hemingway. And the name of the restaurant is Hemingway's. And it's a really good restaurant. Back then, my favorite thing they had, I don't know if they still have it on the menu, was the chicken Kiev. It was really good. Thank you, Vickman's Girl. It's like my brain, like I was talking with Lauren today. We had a good conversation today about the reason why I'm on the spectrum isn't because I have autism. I'm on the spectrum because I have a mixture of two things, high IQ and I have ADHD, which puts me on the spectrum. The big difference is I actually read people very well. I can tell when people don't like me, and I'll just stop talking to them. I can tell when somebody's tired of my bullshit.
I
my
just
God,
found
okay.
out something very cool about this movie. So they wanted Snipes and they wanted Leguizamo. They basically wrote the roles for them. Patrick Swayze was one of the last people to audition for Vida. And you know how he won the role?
No.
He had his own makeup people, put him in drag, and then took a walk around the city with the director to prove that he can pass as a woman.
So
And he did.
really wanted that.
And like I said, his wife coached him. She was
Yeah,
the
well,
one
it was-
who helped him walk
It
like
was
a
also
woman and all
the
that shit.
grace in his walk because he's a dancer, so he knows how to move.
Yes.
And he just pulled off going on a walk with the director as a woman. And this hit, heck yeah, you got it.
Okay, two of the most unrealistic characters in the film are played by Arliss Howard and Chris Penn. Chris Penn is the superior Penn as an actor. I could watch him all day long, and I miss him. Like when he died, it broke my fucking heart. I'm like, God, why did you take him and not take Sean Penn? You know, God damn it.
Allegedly.
And then Jason London is actually really good. And I told the story to Anna about Jason London and the kidnapping. Do you remember it?
Yeah, he was kidnapped and forced by...
I'm talking to Martin, if he remembered that.
Oh.
I'm sorry, baby.
What?
I thought you asked me.
About Jeremy London, who plays the boy that is kind of going after Leguizamo's character, but he's actually in love with the girl, her daughter.
Yeah.
And
What
in real life, Jeremy London in the kidnapping incident. Do you remember this?
No.
It was a huge fucking thing. He
Very fucked up
went
thing.
to the police and said that he had been kidnapped and he was missing for days. And he said, I was changing a tire in Palm Springs and these guys grabbed me, had guns, made me go buy them alcohol, and then held me hostage and made me do drugs. And his brother and his mother, Jason London, you know, his twin brother, didn't believe him. And they're coming out, speaking out against it. They believe that he just went on a bender. And it come to find out that it really happened. And the guy that was the main person pled guilty to kidnapping. It was true. And I'm like, could you imagine being Jeremy London's family after that, finding that out? Like, I would never talk to you again if you did that to me.
Yeah.
Like, I got fucking kidnapped and you're telling me I did it to myself? I was just doing drugs? Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck you. And I still don't know if he's ever talked to him.
Yeah.
But Jeremy is a likable guy. He's a good actor. But he did. He had an issue with cocaine and shit. I think he got into heroin. That kid right there with that cowboy hat.
Yeah. Oh my God.
And his twin brother is also an actor, Jason. They've both been in some really bad sci-fi movies for Sci-Fi Channel. But hey, man, it's a living. It's a living.
Whatever pays the bill.
Arliss Howard, if you don't remember him, that's Cowboy from Full Metal Jacket.
Oh.
He's the one who gets smoked by the sniper.
He
stood up at a window on the radio and the fucking sniper shot him through the two blown out windows.
By the way, by the end of the movie, I was just thinking, there's no way that redneck is not going to kill his wife afterwards.
Oh, I hated the way they did those characters. They're the two worst characters in the film, and they're not done realistically at all. And the whole third act is just so unfucking believable. It's a fever fantasy, gay fantasy of saving this town, that everybody in that town would do that shit. Like the main black guy that wants to ask out Blythe Danner in a fucking backwater town. A black guy's going to ask a white woman out in a redneck town that maybe have 200 fucking people. Yeah, I'm sorry, that shit ain't going to fucking happen. I don't like that it wouldn't happen. It's fucking wrong. You go out with who you fucking want to. But
she was
redneck
she was in love with him.
Yeah. And look, I like Blythe Danner. I've always liked her. I love her name to begin with.
What?
Blythe Danner. I love her name. Her name Blythe is a wonderful word. It means happiness.
The more you know.
The sad thing is, you know who her daughter is? Gwyneth Paltrow.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, her.
What?
I hate
The
her.
blonde.
remember?
Blythe can act like I'd watch her read the phone book. She's that good of an actor. Her daughter annoys me.
She's a weirdo.
Oh my god.
Yeah, real men don't use lube, Clay.
What?
Read it.
What?
It's like real men don't use lube.
Okay.
Buddy of mine back in the army said, he says, yeah, sometimes you just got to spit on it, man. And I looked at him, I said, pussy.
Yikes.
It was a great reaction. All the guys laughed when I called him a pussy for spitting on it. Fucking rough it, man. Let's go.
Oh, I
Dry
think I'm
on
the
dry,
wrong
fuck
channel
it.
today.
Well, correction, since 04, I've watched it about 3 times. Wait, what are we talking about there? Missed that one. What has he watched?
I think this movie that we're not
Oh, this
talking
film.
about much.
Oh, the old lady.
She's so sweet. I love her.
Yeah. And I like she's a movie buff.
That's why she starts talking again, because he begins to babble about movies. And that's her life. And man, when they all put on the 60s clothing, she rocks it. She looks so cool.
Also, one of the most famous, I don't know what to, he's a cross-dresser. He's a drag queen is the bald black guy. I can't even name RuPaul is in the film. And I used to like enjoy him, but it's like, you ever see somebody get too famous and then you get annoyed by them? Like they're in everything.
Yeah.
And they started doing that with RuPaul, and it annoyed me. It's like, stop that. That's just fucking annoying. And now I can't enjoy watching any of the stuff he would do. I always thought he was funny. He kind of reminded me of the real life version of the puppet Madam. That used to fucking crack me up. Do you remember that at all? Anybody?
Nope.
Back in the 70s, 80s, and into the 90s, there was this puppet with his gay, whatever you call it, puppeteer voice. Because it was really more of an attempt at ventriloquism than anything. And it was Waylon Flowers was his name. And he had Madam, a puppet that was clearly a fucking old drum, what do you call it? Drag queen. Because all the outfits that Madam wears are clearly fucking drag queen, like Miss Piggy level shit. And I guess I could find something just to show you who the fuck I'm talking about. Hold on.
Priscilla is the better movie, Gambit.
Oh, Priscilla, yeah, Queen of the Desert, a much better film. More believable. This movie is just an absolute work of fiction. And like I said, the third act is a fever dream fantasy of a gay man. And of course, the guy went for that because he was being antithetical to an anti-gay agenda film that was made around the same time. But anyway, this is Madam. And Flowers, the guy there in the photo, this photo here, was the voice. He's the gay comedian, actor. And he
looks like Sting.
Kind of does, doesn't he? and
Yeah.
very effeminate, and he's funny as shit. And he did Madam for years, created it. I don't know whatever happened to him. He may have passed away. I don't see them anymore. But he'd be on Carson every once in a while. And the shit he would say, improv, total improv. The shit he would say, just right, flowing. It would be so fucked up and funny. Oh boy, is Leguizamo's character going to be in trouble? He's now dressing like a dude with a worn out sweater.
There are things in this movie that really unsettle me. Like they put those four guys who are circling Leguizamo, like just
Yeah, those guys are very predatorial.
they were kind of grapey.
They're very
Yeah.
grapey.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they're okay at the end and they show up to the thing like, we're here to show support. Like, fuck off. This movie has just the bullshit ending. And I got so irritated by that. And by him giving away that fucking photo that he stole from that restaurant, from Robin Williams' restaurant, really fucking irritated me.
Okay. This is gonna make you even more mad. If anybody should have that picture, was the old lady.
Yeah,
the
right?
Yeah, the old lady deserved it more than anybody. Yeah, I think the morals of this movie are all over the fucking place. So let me read this to you. So anyway, writer Douglas Carter Bean originally envisioned the script as a stage production, but changed his mind when he realized putting a car on stage might not work. Bean was inspired by an anti-gay propaganda film. I love it when, if it's something that they don't agree with, it's propaganda, titled The Gay Agenda. And of that film, Bean said, quote, there's a scene where they show drag queens going through a town and the narrator is warning the viewers that these people will take over your town. And I thought, well, that would be fun. And then I'm going to just step away from that and just tell you, now they want to give shows, to little kids and think that that's okay. Small children. And it's like, no, check with mom and dad before you do any of that shit, schools. So some of that stuff that was warned about ended up happening. So anyway, the script found its way to Mitch Cohn, then development executive at Amblin Entertainment. And Amblin, of course, is Spielberg's company. Cohn passed the script along to his boss, Steven Spielberg, who loved it. Spielberg had his friend Robin Williams do a humorous cold reading of the script while on a plane, which mesmerized Spielberg. Williams expressed interest in a possible role, but did not want to distract from the three leads, so he opted for a small cameo appearance, which I liked. I liked him being in it.
Well, he was one of the actors that they wanted for Vida. And I'm glad he didn't do it.
I'm glad he didn't and saved it for another film, which I think was better. I think of the two films, Birdcage is a superior film to this one.
Oh, by far.
By every measure of a film. So when the script officially went into development at Amblin, multiple unnamed male directors passed on directing it. British director Beeban Kidron begged Spielberg to let her direct, and he finally accepted. Though advertising companies wanted to change the film's title to a shorter Ladies' Night or She's a Lady, which I think both of them are terrible, Bean's script managed to keep the original title, which came from an autographed picture of Julie Newmar, and that Bean saw on the wall of a Times Square Chinese restaurant in the mid-1980s, which makes more sense than what we see in the movie. Bean said Wong Foo is meant to be a metaphor for God, quote, because you have to thank God for everything. You have to be grateful for life. You just have to stop where you are and say thank you for everything. And I agree with him on that. A scene was filmed where the characters provide more context, but it was eventually deleted from the film. And of the casting, we've already gone over that. Filming took place in July of '94. The drag contest scene at the beginning was filmed at Webster Hall in New York City. The John Schaefer Phipps estate on Old Westbury, New York, now known as Old Westbury Gardens, was the site of the Miss Drag Queen USA contest seen at the end of the movie. Film locations in New Jersey included New Jersey site at the Canton Restaurant, in which the opening restaurant scenes were shot, and the Montclair. Much of the film was shot on location in Nebraska, in the areas of Loma, Lincoln, and Omaha. Though greatly faded, a Welcome Snyderville outdoor mural remains in Loma to this day. In interviews and recollections with actors and crew after the film, the production To Wong Foo has been described as a tough shoot, partly due to the discomfort of the male leads experienced with their extensive makeup and costumes. On location filming in 4.5 month long shoot. That's a long shoot.
That is long, yeah.
Also contribute to friction among the cast and crew. Yeah, like I said, the average one is anywhere from 8 to 10 weeks. It's a couple months. That's twice as long as a normal shoot. And yeah, I can see where that would fray some nerves. Kidron was pregnant when she accepted the directing job. As her due date drew nearer, Spielberg offered to step in and direct for her if needed. Kidron ultimately completed principal photography and gave birth immediately after filming wrap. Well, that's fucking perfect.
Yeah.
A scene involving the drag trio dining at a McDonald's was scrapped after the company told producers they did not want to be associated with the drag queen culture.
Oh, they suck.
Coca-Cola agreed to product placement, and a billboard for the soda company is featured in a prominent scene in the film. The Australian film, The Adventures of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, a superior film again, was released in 1994 and became an international critical success. To Wong Foo shares certain plot details with Priscilla, which also concerned two drag queens and a transgender woman on the road who managed to win over the locals of a small town. Despite the similarities, To Wong Foo has already been in production by the time Priscilla was released. The crew of Priscilla had heard about the film while shooting their own, and though a producer was initially worried the films might be too similar, after reading To Wong Foo's script, producers decided it was sufficiently different from Priscilla. The success of Priscilla, along with the popularity of drag queens like RuPaul and the 1990 documentary Paris is Burning, is credited with helping pave the way for To Wong Foo, which is true. And look, I enjoy the entertainment of it, but I don't like the political agenda that I see in there. They need to stop that shit. There's no special rights in this country. There's only your rights as an individual. And it doesn't matter what you are, who you are, you have rights. And as long as those rights don't infringe on anybody else, you're good to go. And that's what I've told all my gay family and friends. That is your right. You have the right to be gay. You have the right to be gay all day long. You just don't have a right to force yourself on other people, diddle children, and to promote that lifestyle outside of your inner circle, because that's inappropriate to do that with anybody. It's up to the family to raise that kid. And that we've got too many people in this country who think that it's the government's job to raise our kids for us and that we should take a back seat to it. And it's like, go fuck yourself.
Oh, not just in your country. Ask any teacher over here.
Yeah. Tell you, Gary, when I talked with Julio and relayed you your Army message, he said he had unfortunately not been in your unit. I was really praying and hoping Julio would have been. Oh, man, that would have been something else, Matthew. Thank you for asking him, though. I appreciate it. Because I miss Julio, my Julio, my battle buddy. He was my battle boo. He was my battle boo, babe. Yeah, man. I remember when the war, we were getting ready to be shipped out. We knew that this was going to come because the war was escalating. It was first it was Desert Shield, and then it became Desert Storm, and we were like, we're going. I think he ended up going. I didn't. We were activated, but I was never sent. And but I remember that conversation we had where he said, "Hey, man, if we serve together, man, and you see me chicken out, get scared, and turn to run, you shoot me. Promise you shoot me and drag me back." And I said, "Yeah, you have my word, man. I would never let you run. I would never let you run and shame your family. No, no." He goes, "Okay." And I said, "If I ever," he goes, "Oh, yeah." And I went, hey, I didn't finish my sentence yet. And he goes, well, I know what you're going to ask. I went, you jumped at that a little too quick. You just want to shoot me, don't you?
Now, what
Motherfucker.
what were you going to ask of him?
I was going to ask him to do the same thing, but he answered too quickly, and it pissed me off a little bit. And I'm like, you just want to fucking shoot me, and I know you do. And he goes, no, you're my best friend. I'm like going, I'm watching you. Matthew Rod Lurie, who directed Lucky Strike, was on the last discussion panel. Look, I love the guy. Rod, I've known Rod for a while, and I was so happy that he still likes to come on here. And I like the fact you can tell he likes me because he shits all over me when he gets a chance. And I like when he does that. I like it when my friends shit on me. I mean, not physically, but like emotionally with humor.
Well, I'm not judging.
Like, I'm not that German. I'm not that German.
That is what?
How you doing, my brother? Yeah, there you go. How's the weather in your neighborhood, my man? Snorty, I'm sure it's probably freezing. With a small chance of more ice in the morning. I'm going to let him know that you liked it, Gambit. Hi, my great friend Gambit. Yeah, apologize again for Rod Lurie. Must have been great to talk about the film and his real life Marine experiences. That was not him. That's Dale Dye. He, Rod was Army. He was a graduate of the Gray Line. He graduated from I just forgot the name of it. Up in New York, the military school up there.
West Point.
The big one. West Point. Thank you. Absolutely rare. Really looking forward to seeing the learning more about the film, my man. Thanks for understanding. Let's see. I know that Zoe is a feisty gal. If you're talking about my daughter, yeah, she exhausted me. This like Anima was in, saw the phone call, and she could see, I know you saw the exasperation on my face talking to her. And I told her, I said, you can be very exhausting, baby. Eat a Snickers.
That was the problem.
Yeah, she was getting hypoglycemic is really what was going on. And she became overly emotional. And it was an exhausting fucking phone call. And then I made her even mad. And I said, look, baby, you cannot call me with those things and not have me try to do something to help you. If I can't personally help you, I'm going to go to the next best person. And that's your boyfriend. The old lady doesn't mind that the two of them, the viewers, are gay. Yeah, none of them. I don't think really any of them care. These characters are the ones that bug me. That when they show up at the end of the movie, like all of a sudden they're completely altered. Fuck off. That ending. No problem, Gary. My pleasure. And if I ever meet or work with another Julio Gonzalez, we'll let you know, my brother. I appreciate it, man, because I've been trying to find him for years. Because those guys are very grapey.
By the way, this actress here in the first plane, we're gonna see her this week again.
Yeah?
Yeah, she's in Donnie Darko.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen it yet, so.
The woman with the boa on?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's
I don't remember her in it. What is she?
The Prude teacher.
She plays Prudes really well because she has it.
Yeah, and she is a fan of Patrick Swayze's character in
no worries, man.
In Donnie Darko.
I love when Vida gives the book to the boy with the stammer and he starts reading it aloud and the stammer is gone. That was so cool.
Yeah, I'll tell you a funny story about my daughter. My daughter was named Zoe, and it's spelled Z-O-E with the umlauts over the E. And she has always signed her name And when she was little, she didn't know the word umlaut. So she just simply, my name is Zoe, Z-O-E ... That's how she would say her name. My name is Zoe, Z-O-E ... And then later I taught her umlauts. So she would tell people, my name is Zoe, and I have an umlaut over the E. So it's Zoe.
It's so weird that you put it that way because the umlaut is the letter itself originally.
Now, when you started that anecdote and said, let me tell you something about I went to Leon. Let me tell you about my mother.
Oh.
Right. Hey, Matt, I never expected Patrick Swayze, Wesley Snipes, or even Leguizamo to portray drag queens. Not going to lie, John. Well, Leguizamo is the best looking of the three. And it's kind of weird.
Because he's the youngest. He's young.
Yep.
Snipes is built like a fucking wardrobe. He can't pull off
Actually,
feminine.
Swayze kind of looks like Bette Midler sometimes.
Yeah. But Swayze plays it such a classy lady.
Yes.
It's
Well, yeah, but
incredible.
Swayze is old.
Like-
Swayze is an elder lady. Snipes
And
is a
what's
fucking
funny
tank. Leguizamo is believable.
How he is very reminiscent character-wise as what's his name? Terrence was in Priscilla.
Yes. They're almost the same archetype.
Now in that film, though, he's actually planning to become transgender and have the surgery.
No, I
And that's the
think
big
he
difference.
I think he already had the surgery.
In this, no, he's got a dick.
Oh no, in this I'm talking about Priscilla. Yeah.
Oh, Priscilla. Oh no, I don't think so. I think he was planning. Yeah, not worth arguing over. I'm not really arguing with you. I just I know that he was planning to. The elderly actress, like she acts with lactation. Like what is actress? The elderly actress has been in so many great movies, including Awakenings. Robin Williams. Yeah, she's the librarian in Ghostbusters. Oh, that's a terrible joke, Reed. That's a bad joke. Can't make an umlaut without breaking a few letters.
You don't
that
break
one I would
them.
have said vowels.
No, you don't
Vowel.
break them. You just add two little dots on top. That turns a vowel into an umlaut.
Martin is absolutely right for Patrick. Looked very graceful and even exotic as a lady. Anima nailed Wesley being a ladylike, not ladylike at all. No, she's not. Or he is not. Funny
No.
character, though. I
Yeah.
mean, he's the funniest character in the film.
But we see that all the time in drag queen movies, that the ones who are most believable are skinny dudes. If your shoulders are too broad or you build like a wardrobe, it's not going to work.
I do like the fact that when he's having a conversation with Stockard Channing's character, that she brings up the Adam's apple.
And that she immediately noticed and just doesn't care. And I think that goes for most of the city. Well, maybe not the kids, but the grown-ups.
I'm sorry you're feeling bad, buddy. I hope you get to feeling better.
Hey, 11.
11 Alpha says, hello, all feeling under the weather and no interest in this film, but wanted to say hi. Saw an actually great film earlier today, Fritz Lang Zam. That movie is scary. It is a tough fucking movie. And it is part of the reason why Peter Lorre fled Europe.
Oh.
After the Gestapo's response to that movie. So I hope you feel better, man. Yeah, but lactress sounds like a specialized actor who is lactating all the time for movies where they need an actress that can lactate.
Ew. You gross.
Is there any history of mental illness in your family, Alice? Well, my uncle thought he was St. Jerome. Yes, I love that line. That's so fucking good, Ghostbusters.
Oh, speaking of lactating, Martin, do you know what Gary did yesterday? We are hanging out, and all of a sudden he has an internet problem, and he goes off camera, but his avatar is gone. And I'm like, why are you a nipple? And he jumps out of the studio, he comes back in, and his fucking avatar is an actual nipple. And now he keeps pulling that shit up again. He is so why? Just why are you?
Well,
like that?
because we've made the joke for a long time
I know.
about the
But
nipple.
for you to
know,
actually
call it the
go and
nipple.
upload a nipple as a photo.
So it would only make sense, to do that. And personally, I think it's fucking funny.
Well, it was funny when you came in with that avatar, still a nipple. But I can't think of anyone else who would do that. Only you. And we have that air.
I think he's frozen. Yep.
Maybe, yeah. His
Yeah,
connection really sucks.
What do we have here in the? Yes, everybody wishing the best for 11 Alpha.
All of you, because you two are sick too.
Oh my God, Matthew's laughing at our disgrace. He's happy we're having this kind of trouble. Why, Matthew? Why? Oh my!
There it is. He did that. And now he keeps popping it up. And it's so gross.
God damn it, we're gonna be demonetized for taking out.
Yeah.
Dude, don't. Change the picture.
I think it's funny.
Don't do
It's a
this
man's
to your
nipple.
friends, kids.
It's a man's nipple.
How do you know that?
Because I know where it came from.
It's
Oh,
his,
okay.
but the bots don't know that.
Yeah, M is a tough film, man. Fritz Lang. My problem with Fritz Lang is who he hung out with.
Why?
And I don't give two shits if he was gay or not. What bothered me is the Satanists that he hung out with and worked with.
Oh, that is fucked up.
A lot of people don't know that when he did Nosferatu, that it was written and the director of photography for him were Satanists. But in hindsight, right now, as an adult, I get that. See where you stick that thing. Watch out, man. You can poke an eye out with that.
Yeah,
like,
right.
Jesus Christ. Did you rub ice on it? What the fuck? Oh, my God. So in the movie, which one of them was planning to have the surgery? Was it Leguizamo?
No, they don't talk about that. In fact, Snipes gave a categorization of what
The
defines.
three. He breaks it down the way that I understood it.
Yeah.
I was taught by my gay friends that a drag queen is not a cross-dresser. A drag queen is specifically trying to go for a look and give the idea that we're very fashion and style conscious.
Yeah, but
and whereas like somebody who's a cross-dresser is someone who likes to wear women's clothing. And then you have those who are planning to have the surgery and they're transsexual.
Yeah, his definition of a drag queen is a gay person that has enough fashion sense for two people.
Yeah, for both sexes.
Yeah.
Wishing you the best with your health. Having played gay characters on stage, I didn't think anything about it. I you know, I just don't. I really don't think it requires courage. It just requires commitment to play the character in a believable, realistic way. I love that they show her this scene.
Yeah. To prepare
This is
for
a
a
great
date.
movie. I love the Ten Commandments. I think it's a great movie, and I love all the performances in that. And Ann Baxter was something else in that movie. But again, it's that Hollywood thing of making someone who's not Egyptian play Egyptian. Very white woman.
Well, Cleopatra actually had Macedonian roots, so she would have been not very dark.
You're right. You're right.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, things get murky when John Wayne plays Attila.
God was so angry, he gave them all cancer.
Oh, come on. Dude,
Oh, God.
No.
Dude, bad, Gary. Bad.
This about.
I'm sorry. Look, guys, I'm really sorry. I shouldn't have made that joke. I don't know why I'm so fucked up in my head that I say shit like that. But it is funny that God so hated that movie, he gave them all the big C. Like, come on, man. John Wayne is Genghis Khan. Or as John Kerry would say, Genghis Khan. God, I fucking hate pretentious people.
I told you, that's how we learn it. That's how German-speaking people say his name. So unless you go and actually ask somebody Chinese, we'll never know.
On an interview, how wearing the gender bender to hide his manhood was the most painful thing. Yeah, it's called gaffing. If you didn't know that, there's an actual word for it. It's called gaffing, where cross-dressers, some of them use stage tape to pull their peckers down underneath and to push their testicles in.
That's
to hide
shit.
it.
I'm just
painful.
hearing it, and
it's gaffer's tape, by the way, that they use. It's called gaffer's tape. Hence is why it's called gaffing.
Hmm.
John Leguizamo, yeah. So he said it must have been invented by an evil drag. Yeah, I think commitment is what's going on. Less courage in it. Holy shit! What's going on with my connection? Holy shit! What the fuck? Brad must be home.
Yep, it's that time.
I'm just going to go off camera, I guess.
And now it's the Muppet Show.
Yeah, now we're just Muppets.
Speaking of which.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, we're
Let's
doing
not.
that.
I don't want to. I really don't want to. But that scene is so weird. When he's sitting there talking to himself at the bar, and it's like he's having fantasies about gay stuff. And how is none
this
of the
scene is so
rednecks in there
fucking
beating
weird.
them up?
I really hated this scene. And I
didn't make
gotta be
sense.
honest, by this part of the story, I really hated his character.
I mean, why is he going after them? He tried to RAPE one of them. He should be very quiet.
Let me tell you why. He's obsessed because he's in cognitive dissonance. He cannot reconcile the fact that he
was attracted to a man.
Exactly. That's what bothering him.
Yeah, but he was abusing his power to do that to her. He should be like very, very quiet about it and not make a fuss.
He is not just a special guest star, Tim. She is the special guest star in my life.
Oh, I know you're talking about my cat, not me.
I usually refer to my friends as walk-on roles. I'm a dick. I told that to Mac when Mac got shitty with me one day. He says, "Hey man, you're not the star of the show." I said, "I'm not only the star of the show, I'm the producer, and you are a cameo guy at best. And you're talking shit to me like you're a background actor." And he goes, "Fuck you." And he walked out of the room. And I went, again, line said, "I did not write for you." Try to get shitty with me and I'll get shitty right back. I can be brutally mean to my friends when they get too shitty with me, like trying to start an argument with me. Ultra Rob will tell you. Ultra Rob will tell you. Mongolian folk metal band The Who clearly a play on The Who. I get it. Has a song called, I'm not even trying to fucking read that Cyrillic lettering. Eat Chinggis Khan. The first letter is basically between J and, you know what, Alpha? Go back to bed. You're putting too many fucking weird letters up now, man. You are clearly sick today.
Yeah, but he knows what he's talking about when it comes to language, so.
Yeah, sure, I know. But those of you who know too much, annoy us.
No.
They're annoying.
No.
Speak for yourself. I like people who know their shit.
Hey, I do too. I told you, I said I'd have a bad time if I don't learn something from the people I meet. But I don't care if the Huns or the what's it he said? The Mongols call him Genghis Khan. Or if anybody calls him Genghis Khan. When I hear an American doing it, when he's doing a fucking hearing with a Senate subcommittee say it, I want to walk up and kick him right in his fucking nuts. Because I cannot stand John Kerry. He's a pretentious prick. He really is. It's not me making it up. He's a pretentious prick that fragged himself and then tried to get a Purple Heart from it. That's who that guy is. Threw the frag.
What a dick.
Hit himself because he's a dumbass, and he thought he should get a Purple Heart for that. Fuck that guy.
For being stupid, anyway, that's not.
But I love you, Alpha, and I want you to feel better, man. I'm under the weather too, but I feel like I'm coming out of it now. I still got the upper chest shit going on, which you guys are hearing every time I cough.
Gambit, racing, man, racing.
Dude, I ask her that question all the time. She says no. But I'm asking for something else. Gary has a kitty so cute. I do have a cute little kitty. Her name is Artemis, but I call her baby girl. And she's my baby. I love that girl. She's my baby.
She is so adorable. She's red.
She's a ginger
kitty.
She her daughters are really close with me, and they get a little jealous when I'm paying too much attention to mom, but I push them away. I'm like, your mom is my baby. And like Lauren said it last night, I'm basically I'm her human boyfriend. And so she clings to me and just wants to be around me all the time. And I like that. She tries to get in the room. I won't let her in the room with me because I can't let her on the bed. I am deathly allergic. Boney M had a hit named Rasputin in 1979. Huh. My gastroenterologist really knows his shit. Oh, fuck off. There was a Fred Macaulay joke about a German shop worker. They called her the Hun at the till. Oh my God. Okay. Cats are so living and beautiful. I have a Maine Coon named Sephora Marie.
Oh my God.
She is passed out at my feet. Yeah, that's a big cat.
Oh, I love Maine Coons.
Yeah.
Julian Altinish dressed as a lady in the late 1910s. I don't know who that is, buddy. I don't know who that is. Oh, the kitty is Animus. That's right. Yep, it's hers. She's just a lady in red. And Stockard Channing, I've always liked her as an actress, and I was telling Anima that she had done a movie when I was younger that I really liked. It was a made-for-TV film, and she played what's her name? I think her name was Kitty too. She was a stunt actress, and she was deaf. And what she achieved was incredible. And God damn it, what is the name of that fucking movie? It came out in '79. I think I told you, right? You go look it
I
up.
think.
You go look it up. Yes, Kitty O'Neill. That's it. Silent Victory, the Kitty O'Neill story. Came out in 1979, based on the life of Kitty O'Neill, played by Stockard Channing, a young girl who overcame her deafness to become one of the top stunt women in Hollywood and the holder of the women's land speed record for driving a rocket-powered racing car. And the guy that plays her husband in it is James Farentino, another great fucking actor. Then you've got Colleen Dewhurst in it, Edward Albert, and Brian Dennehy in the supporting cast. Like, it's a good fucking made-for-TV movie. Bella Red Kitty Mama. Buddy of mine thought about getting a mane, but ended up with a ragdoll instead. I got to tell you, I don't know if I could handle having a Maine Coon. They're just so fucking big. Lon Chaney Sr. masked his dressing as a cover up the Unholy Three, if you can remember it. Yes.
I am never going to have anything else but strays. Strays or rescues. There's no need
Monty
to
Python
breed
used to
cats
do
when there's so
cross-dressing
many.
all the time. They normalized it, in my opinion.
Well, I do.
This is such a weird scene. This guy's response to him is just like, what the fuck? Like, man, this is clearly a fucking fever dream of a gay man that this happening. The fantasy of being the magical thing that'll change a fucking redneck town. You know, it's such bullshit. That you get some of them to understand and accept you is all that's really important. To completely change them is ridiculous.
I agree.
Especially the kid
Yeah,
who was being catfished.
Yeah, that was kind of creepy when you think about it. Because I think that's dishonest.
Yeah, and selfish. And the other two tells him, what you're doing is wrong.
Yep. Hey, Matthew, take care, man. Drive careful wherever you're going. Enjoy the rest of Wong Foo and have a great rest of your day. It's ending now. This is the end, buddy. Plus, blessed PCM chat, sisters and brothers, love you all. We love you too, Matthew. You take it easy and please, wherever you're going, be careful. Always, you're in Europe, man, and there's some problems there right now, and I know there are. So be safe, okay? And he obviously channeling Mae West. I think that's a good one. I think it's a good one. Mae West a little more over the top. I mean, I've watched a lot of Mae West movies. She's funny as shit. When you get her with W.C. Fields, man, holy shit. Pure fucking comedy. Yeah, this is my favorite scene that I never thought you're a woman. I recognize the Adam's apple, but you're 100% a lady. And there you go. You're not.
Well, and then she says, "I don't see you as a man. I don't see you as a woman. I see you as an angel," because she saved her from that abusive marriage.
And that's true.
Right. Somebody asked for it, so here she is.
Oh, hold on. Anima showing her pussy.
Oh my God.
Kitty.
Her beautiful, beautiful pussy cat.
My baby.
Look at her. She is an adorable cat. She really is.
She is. She's so cute.
She's 15 or 16 now.
15.
15.
Now,
I'm still a kitten.
I know it's months since I asked.
Let it be known, the cat is not that big. Anima is that small.
Yes.
Anima is like from.
I'm a
Middle
micro-human.
Yeah, she's from Middle Earth and is just I was terrified that she was going to be so small I might break her when I met her. And I was like, I was thanking God, thank you for not making her too tiny because I don't want to break her.
Well, you've seen photos of me next to my siblings, and they look like titans next to me.
And by the way, Anima didn't understand the joke. I had to explain it to her, and if you have to explain a joke, it's not funny. But I said,
I didn't understand the joke because it involves cars.
Yeah, I know. So. Let me fucking go with it. So it's like, because it involves not metric stuff. So I said, yeah,
no, that wasn't the problem.
Unlike most American cars, come on, let me finish. Most American cars, we say, get somewhere between 15 and 25 miles per gallon. But when you see a car like that, it's 15 to 20 gallons per mile is the joke. It's a running joke about American cars that are like that.
And it had nothing to do with not being metric. You're making a joke about something that I don't know shit about because I don't have a driving license. I don't care about learning to drive a car. So what the fuck would I know about petrol usage?
Don't have to explain that. You don't have to explain
Just
that.
saying.
It's not necessary.
It kind of is when you say I didn't get it because it wasn't metric.
You didn't get it because it doesn't matter. You didn't get it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to tell the joke to these guys, what I said, and that's all that mattered.
Yeah.
And there's Julie Newmar showing her age.
As herself. She looks great. How old was she when they made this movie?
Well, first of all, she's still alive. She's 92 right now. So that was 25 years ago, roughly. No, 30 years ago.
Yeah, 29 years.
So she was 62, 60. Now, if you look at things like Victor Victoria, you see that Julie Andrews is doing the reverse by dressing up like an androgynous way. My dad loved that movie until James Garner, he says the line, "I don't give a damn if you are a man," and then kisses her. And Dad was like, I had to bug my dad. I don't like that line. The movie Victor Victoria 82. It's a good movie. I like the film. It's funny. I think the funniest part of that movie is what's his name? Robert Taylor, is that his name? Robert, the guy from The Music Man. I'll look him up real quick. There it is. Robert Preston is so fucking funny in that film. It's the second time he plays a gay character, and he's so fucking funny in both of them. The first one is the movie SOB, and he plays Robert Preston plays the gay character in Victor Victoria that runs the club. Carol Toddy Todd, that was the guy's name. Great fucking movie. James Garner is hilarious in it. Julie Andrews is great.
Oh, I love her.
And Julie Andrews, though, in the other film, not Victor Victoria, but SOB, fucking showed her tits. And that broke my childhood. It ended my childhood. Because she was forever Mary Poppins up to that point. And then she pulled out her fucking tits. And I was just like, she is not Mary Poppins anymore. Holy shit. Those are some
Something
nice
is popping, and it's not Mary.
Oh, man. She had the nice nipples too. Man, let me tell you.
Well, we know though from Guardians of the Galaxy that Mary Poppins is cool. So
yeah, I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
I love that scene.
Yeah, it was a fun movie.
So, by transitivity, you had the hots for John Doe.
What? You look like Mary Poppins.
Is he cool?
Hell yeah, he's cool.
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
What a tearjerker when he dies.
Oh, it just broke me.
Hey,
at
no
the end of that
spoilers.
fucking movie. Hey, if you haven't seen that fucking movie, that's your fault.
We did a show on it, so yeah.
The ridiculous expectation of people to expect you to not talk about a movie that's been out for fucking years is just stupid.
Well, I just expect you not to give away spoilers when we're about to watch something that I haven't seen yet.
Yeah, I don't want to do that unless I ask you if you want to know. Like,
sometimes I do, yeah.
I will tell you.
Sometimes I don't mind, but mostly I just want to watch the movie and discover for myself.
Yeah. I think one of the cutest things that Anima had to deal with when she was here was when I picked her up and I moved her. Like just grabbed her and I just like picked her up and moved her. I pick her up and move her. And she's like, oh, wow, you really can manhandle me. And I went, I'm a big dude and I'm not weak.
It wasn't the first time though, because when I was in band, most of us were really close. One of the keyboarders was this huge teenage man boy, and he would pick me up and just put me to the side when I was standing in his way. Made everybody laugh.
Oh my God. So this show is brought to you by Zero Sugar Mountain Lightning from Walmart, which is actually also from, it's real Mountain Dew, just relabeled. And also with the mixture of Best Choice Black Cherry Energy Drink with basically about an extra 120 grams of caffeine.
I still don't think it's a good idea to mix that into an energy drink.
And I love black cherry. I really love the taste of black cherry with the lime citrus flavor of Mountain Dew. Just yummy. And it keeps me going when I don't feel energetic. I spoiled the ending of Enterprise 8 years after the fact on an IGN comment section. Rando dude flipped out on me. I'm confused. Are you talking about Enterprise, the series?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Did it go for 8 seasons? I thought it went 5.
No.
It was 5.
All the end of 8 years after the fact.
Oh.
8
years
really?
after they ended the show.
Yeah.
And that is fucked up. Because if you haven't seen it by then, there's something wrong with you anyway.
Oh, on Rando. Yeah, fuck off with he can fuck off with that shit. Yeah, fuck off. Tell Rando to go fuck himself.
Also, I would actually warn people to skip the last episode because that's not a finale for Enterprise. Well, that's a fucking TNG episode. They did them dirty.
Back before the IMDb became a pussy about their bulletin board system. And they're fucking cowards because there was a lot of hate going back and forth between people. And I always said, this is why we will never have Gene Roddenberry's Perfect Utopia, because people can't even agree on what the best Star Trek is. They fight over it, you know? No, you're not going to get your utopia, dipshit. Here's how you get a utopia. You got to kill people. That's how you get your perfect utopia. You have to fucking kill people. And we've seen the communists do that. The average is about 2 million people. Every time communists take over, 2 million people die on average.
I think it's higher than that, but okay.
No, the average. I'm talking about the average between them all. All of them put together, and this was what was taught to us in world history was the average was about, I think he said 2.5 million on average. But depending, because Shanghai Czech killed the most. And I don't remember what he killed, but it was a pretty fucking high number. I just replied with the Family Guy. It was his sled. There, I just saved you 2 boobless hours. That's great. I like that one. Yeah. But here's the funny thing. It wasn't a sled. Because It was an inside joke from Orson Welles about Hearst and his girlfriend, his mistress's vagina was Rosebud in real life. There, did I blow everybody's mind about the movie? That the sled is actually a secret reference to Kitty or whatever her fucking name was, his mistress, her vagina. That was his nickname for it. And it upset Hearst when he found out that they used the name Rosebud in there. And he tried everything to destroy Orson Welles, and he pretty much did. Orson Welles' career trajectory changed because of his doing that shit, declaring war against one of the most powerful men of his time. 2026, right? And I respect a film like this. Let's see. There will always be haters in the world who don't like anything superficial or anyone being different. And here's another spoiler. The Planet of the Apes, the twist ending is it's the Earth the whole time. Yep.
What?
What?
Dude.
How dare you be different? Fun fucking movie. Third act is goofy, but I still enjoyed the flick. I enjoyed their performances in the film.
I had fun watching this.
And look, man, I've been to drag shows because I have a lot of gay friends and I go out with them. And sometimes I end up here in town. We had a club called, where's the place the Kennedys go to? Up in New England, the island area. It's where they shot Jaws.
Martha's
Vineyard.
Martha's Vineyard. That was the name of the club here in town. I don't know if it's still there. I can look it up real quick. But Martha's Vineyard was the club here in town. And it was fun, I gotta admit. This is back when I was younger. And I'm with a girl. Like I had a girl with me there. Obviously I wasn't gay. Had a lot of guys buy me drinks, and I'm just like, I don't swing that way. Sorry, buddy. Even if I did, I'm better looking than you.
They were just hoping to change your mind once you're drunk enough.
Yeah, well, I had a gay boss that used to do that. His name was Chuck Prather. He was a good guy. He was a really nice guy, but he really was fixated with me, and he would constantly buy me like booze, like bottles of booze, try to get me to go drinking with him. Dude, I'm not stupid. No. So it's still here. It's still here. It is closed right this moment, but it opens at 7 p.m. That's basically 2 hours from now. It's a popular 18 plus nightclub and bar located in downtown Springfield, Missouri, known for its drag shows, large open dance floor, and straight and gay friendly environment. And it is. It's very friendly, a lot of fun, and the music is really bouncing. And not the kind of shit I don't dance to that shit, but I'll go like ootsa ootsa ootsa. That fucking constant fucking beat. No thanks.
I hate that.
But I do like to drink with my friends. Oh, the latest Twilight Zone was garbage. What we're going to do is we're going to steal the ideas of other episodes from classic Star Trek and twist them for a modern audience. And nobody watched it. It had terrible ratings. Where's that modern audience? It doesn't exist. You just have the audience. Because
they're making it for themselves. That's what the modern audience is. Themselves. Those tiny group of deluded people living in a bubble.
Oh, the biggest deluded thing they did in it is they acted like Rod Serling would have liked it by bringing him back with CG. And I'm like, you fucking assholes. That's when I lost all respect for that dude, man. What is his name? Peele.
Jordan Peele.
Yeah, I have no respect for that guy. I don't give a shit what movie he makes. I don't give a shit if it's any good. I'm not going to fucking watch it. I think he's an asshole. No, he is no Gene Roddenberry or fucking Rod Serling. Definitely no Rod Serling. Even Gene Roddenberry wasn't a Rod Serling. If it came to writing, Gene didn't even come close to Rod Serling. Few writers do. Robert Bloch is one. Matheson's another. They come close, but I think that Rod Serling was in a league all his own. I don't think anybody comes close to his prolific writing. I like that a couple years back they did they adapted his Planet of the Apes script into a graphic novel series. And it was good. Yeah, Jordan Peele's a piece of crap. So, and he's been called out for some of the race shit that he does. They said, yeah, you're black, but you were raised in a white neighborhood by white, well-off parents. It's like, so don't pull this street shit with us. It's sort of like that comedian who actually made jokes about that shit. He's in the movie I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker, and he was part of the TV series In Living Color. Can't think of his name, but he's very, very white, black dude. And none of them matter because the Palpatines won in the end, and all the Skywalkers are dead. You're goddamn right, Alpha. Fuck the Skywalkers. Thank you, Kennedy. Thank you, Kennedy, for setting us straight and making George Lucas look like an asshole. That's it. So, anyway. Man, oh man. I think I've had too much caffeine.
Oh, you're going to feel that.
You mix more caffeine into a drink that already has a shit ton of caffeine, and that's not a good idea.
It's not my heart, guys. It's my stomach is like not happy with me right now.
Yep.
And I think it's because I've not eaten much today, and all I've done is drink caffeine. All I've
At some point, it starts to hurt.
That'll teach you. Or
Yeah,
not.
it's the acidy burp shit, you know.
Whoa.
What?
Oh, that.
What?
No, nothing. My computer acting out. And
Rod Serling didn't write all the episodes. Not the point. He was the show runner, and he handpicked all the writers he played, and he picked the best, just like Gene Roddenberry. Gene Roddenberry picked the best writers. Some of them were crazy. City on the Edge of Forever is what's his name? Prolific science fiction writer.
Yeah.
Wrote Soldier.
No idea. Sorry.
Harlan Ellison says equally, yes.
Yes, that's who it is. I just looked it up because nobody was looking it up for me. So yeah, Harlan Ellison wrote A City on the Edge of Forever, and he wanted to kill McCoy. He demanded they kill McCoy.
No. You can't do that.
And also, they had to chase him to get him to finish his fucking script because he kept climbing out of the window while he was supposed to be in the writer's room. Oh yeah, go read the shit that happened while they worked with him. That dude is a fucking nut. And I've met him at a distance, and I never wanted to meet him in a personal setting because he's fucking insane. And Gene Roddenberry made Star Trek. Yeah, I know that. You're not telling me anything, buddy. I'm telling you, Rod Serling created Twilight Zone. Gene Roddenberry made Star Trek. Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, you're not correcting me. I was correcting you.
Don't
you kept
fight,
saying
kids.
Gene Roddenberry,
Don't fight.
comparing him to Peele. And I went, no, that's not Gene Roddenberry. It's Rod Serling. Rod Serling's the one that they even brought back with CG in the final episode of Peele's season. It was garbage. It was insulting. But Harlan Ellison is an absolute psychopath. Brilliant writer, psychopath. Speaking of caffeine, was watching Jeff Dunham on Jason Alexander's show talk about how he used coffee to cover a bald. Oh, fuck. No, I know this story. Because he talked about it on another show once.
I loved on him.
What?
I never liked
He's
Jordan
so cool.
Peele's movies, to be fair. I don't either. I don't think Get Out's all that good. I really hated it. I hate the race baiting shit. I think that his Alien movie was not very good. You know, I'm like, M. Night Shyamalan is 10 times the better writer director than him, and M. Shyamalan, a fucking idiot sometimes. Gary, do you know how horse is played? Yeah. Fuck you.
Oh my God. We're still on that.
No.
Oh, gosh.
No. I'm going to play a game of horse with you. It's going to be called Fuck You. And I will beat you at it. And you will have to read the word fuck you when I'm done. Ellison wrote the original script. There were a bunch of edits and oh yeah. They had to change so much shit because McCoy dies. And he fought for McCoy to die. And they're like, we're not going to kill one of the most popular characters. No. Do you not understand how television works, TV shows work?
He's part of the trifecta. Kirk, Spock, McCoy. You cannot take one of them out.
You're saying no, and I agreed with you. It wasn't a good film. I think it's a garbage film. I wasn't arguing with you. So you don't have to say no. You're pulling a Martin where you're not actually arguing with me. I'm in agreement with you. Get Out's a piece of shit film. And it's racist. And it's race baiting. And it fucking irritates me when people play that fucking game. Not interested. I wanted to like it from the beginning, but it just went berserk. Yeah, it's just a ridiculous premise. So, and I really despise it when people with clear socialist leanings try to make people who earn money from having their own business look like fucking user asshole animals that just are out there to use you. They're not there to better society. And it's like, I wouldn't want to know society without capitalism and the people that create businesses to help those societies thrive. So, and Ticket to Race thing completely out of context. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. So anyway, we're going to get the hell out of here. E-Clay, I will play horse with you one day. But you got to come here. I'm not going wherever you're at.
Yeah, of course not.
And I guess I could play that song for you guys if you want to hear it. My new song. It's actually an old song, but a new production of it. Would you guys mind if I played it? Would you like me to play it? Anyway?
Sure, go ahead.
All right. So this is my song, Prodigal Son. It's getting a lot of traction online. And so it's a song I wrote back in 2004 and recorded. And this is a new production of it. And I think it's pretty good.
My only wish is I was still home with you and drive to the river like we used to do. You lead me by the hand and the world felt right, and the safety net was held so high. I
There we go. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Little taste of some of the music I've written over the years. And I just thought that that's a song I never released before. And I was never, all I recorded it as was a demo. How I wanted the instrumentation to go. You can hear it in the original. You can hear my terrible voice on it. And I wanted to produce a new version. Thank you. It was meant to have more horns in it, but I pulled it back and just wanted to have that horn, a little bit of horns in the chorus, in the background, but I wanted the trumpet in there because I like trumpets. I like trumpets and saxophones. One thing I didn't like about no attention to the effects of the war on the Weimar society. Writer Thea von Harbau's brother was a major in the Royal Saxon Army. She should have had more insight. Interesting.
Not if you kept it from her. I don't know.
Yeah, we need to watch that movie because I don't think you've seen the film, Anima, have you?
No, I haven't.
It's a classic. It got remade. I think it was after Gary Berghoff left MASH, and he wanted to play a villain, so they remade the movie M with Gary Berghoff as the killer because he looked so nice and friendly, and he ends up being the psychopath killing these children. And he's based on a real guy who actually was homosexual. They changed it for the movie because they didn't want to attack the homosexual community or thought that might be an attack on the homosexual community. And of course, most of the people he worked with, Fritz Lang, himself was gay. And so he didn't want to do that. So they changed it to where he was killing little girls. But he's based on a real serial killer that killed little boys. And evil motherfucker. Evil. And where does the movie Him come from? I'm not sure I even know that film right now. Martin, remind me.
I watch it. It's a horror movie in the American football setting. I like
American what? The American what?
American football setting.
Okay, now I know the film. I know the film. It's a football film. I haven't watched it. I saw the trailer and I went, it doesn't grab me. If it doesn't grab me, I won't watch the film. But it looked like a compelling vampire type film where they get their energy. They win, they get this energy from other people. Like, I don't know how. I didn't watch the movie. I don't fucking know.
No.
But that's how it came across, like a vampire film. You're not adding to it? I thought you were going to say something.
Oh, no. It's not about vampirism. It's supernatural. Is really there are evil forces at play, but it's not vampires. And the movie's it's unsettling, but believe me, the last minute of the movie, it really brings the point home. Any complaint that I may have, I feel like it was redeemed at that last minute. That's a personal point of view as a horror fan.
Oh man, give me. Oh god, I'm sorry.
Let's get out of here. We've crossed the
Well,
2 hour mark.
Still dealing with some stuff here. So the person who coined serial killer is actually the former head of the human behavioral department of the FBI. What's his name? Ressler. Robert Ressler. He's the one who came up with the name. I don't know anything about this Berlin police commissar coining it. I've never heard of that. Alpha. I only know that Bessler is the one who is credited as coming up with the term. Wow. Because up to that point, they called them spree killers And there's another one that they use, Spree Killer, and there's another name that they used, and I can't remember it.
No,
I skipped it.
only-
Yeah, I did skip it, Gambit. The trailer didn't get me. But as far as the serial killers go, there is a guy, German. Let me look it up real quick. German serial killer who inspired him. Okay, it's not wanting to help me here, so I'll do that. He was Peter Kürten. That's him. Peter Kürten, the Vampire of Dusseldorf. And he targeted young gay men. That was what it was. And he claimed himself not to be gay, that he was anti-gay, and that's why he was doing it. That's what it was. So there you go. I'm telling you, if you look it up anywhere, Wrestler is the guy that's credited for it. And I mean, they talk about it at length in shows about the FBI profilers, that he's the guy that created the name. Robert Wrestler. And, you know, the thing is, though, when you look at it, you know, anything that's written about it, you'll see that he is credited with it. So I think that leaves it open to somebody else having said it, but I would definitely recommend finding it. And if he said it in German, make sure that actually does translate exactly as serial. Because the whole concept was they were trying to come up with a way of explaining that, because there's a difference between serial killers and spree killers. And spree killers is an emotional driven now, whereas serial killers plan.
And they have a pattern.
They have a pattern of how they plan things out. And some when you read this shit, man, is fucking horrifying.
Mm.
The BK killer, I think, is one of the most.
BK? Yeah. Oh my God.
That guy is fucking scary. And he was right here in Kansas City, right up north of us, man. Fuck that guy. Oh, read some of the shit about him. And there on the TV show Mindhunter, that's who that ongoing killer is that you keep seeing. And they're going to go into it in the either the final season or the third season. They're going to finally show how they caught the BTK killer, and because that's who that is. And then we never got the third season. It never got canceled. It just didn't happen. Figure that shit out.
I am on the German Wikipedia page about him, and yeah, he said Serienmörder. That means serial killer.
There you go. It's like, so we need to like let people know about that. That's cool.
He also started to do profiling 40 years before they had the term
FBI.
He was doing it already.
Yeah, I'm kind of tired of that information being spread when it's not true. That's really fucking annoying. Okay. Well, this sounds like a conversation we need to have on another day, and we will make that subject be Peter Lorre, and we'll do some Peter Lorre films. I want to do his Alfred Hitchcock's first version of The Man Who Knew Too Much, which I consider to be the superior film story-wise. I think it has a better rewarding ending. Yeah, it doesn't have Doris Day in it and Jimmy Stewart. As great as that is, I prefer the British production that Hitchcock made of that film, where the wife is a shooter, Olympic level shooter, and she grabs the rifle and shoots the killer because the police are afraid to take the shot.
Dude, the spoilers!
The movie is 80 years old.
I haven't seen it.
Oh my. You know what that is, right? Anima, you want to help him?
World's smallest violin. And can we please go now? I'm tired.
And what's it playing?
I don't care.
My heart bleeds for you. Alpha, she should have looked into a lot of Fritz Lang, didn't seem to need it. Yeah. Hey guys, look, this is a conversation for another day. Everybody have a great Wednesday. Hump Day is over and we are going to get out of here, but we will see you again on Der Freitag. I'm sad to say we're not going to have any more Tuesday shows or Thursday shows for now, but once a month, we are going to do a Thursday show where we talk about a TV show that should have not been canceled.
After one season. Yeah.
Yeah, like The Night Stalker is going to be one of them. The one we just watched. What was that? What did we just watch?
Second Chance.
Yeah, Second Chance was a good fucking show.
The Night Stalker had a reason though, because he didn't want to continue the way they did it. He had problems with the writing. So that wasn't just
there was
out
more
of
problems
nowhere.
than that. There were more problems with that. They could have brought Matheson back on board and we would have seen a change.
But what annoys us really is shows like Person of Interest or The Dresden Files that just disappear after one season. And we're like, what the fuck?
Well, Person of
They're
Interest,
good and they have their audience.
Person of Interest is different. It got a full series and
okay.
they got a finale.
I thought that was one of them.
No, it is not. But it is going to be a show that we're going to talk about.
Oh, we only just
because I like talking about shows I like that are written well. And Jonathan Nolan did an incredible job. And Christopher Nolan's problem is he doesn't use his brother enough. And when I say brother,
he's the better writer.
Jonathan, Jonathan, not the other brother who is a potential killer.
The what?
Murderer. Yeah, you don't know about that? Woo,
no.
Look it up. Look it up. Look it up. That's some crazy shit.
Speaking of shows that they canceled too soon, my number one that I bring up every single time this issue appears is Keen Eddie.
Yeah, Keen Eddie is another good one.
And then, oh my God, the one with Dominique Purcell that he knew, John Doe. Oh my God, I love John Doe.
I like that, the Alpha. I like that. John Doe is a good show too. I liked it too. Look, man, I see Sander popped in. It got called earlier, but I'm going to go ahead and give it to you, buddy, because
I've got 5 terrorists going southeast on Bakalakadaka Street.
And this one goes out to all you guys.
You cat.
And we're going to get out of here, man. It's been fun hanging out. And I really like that motto, dude. Night Stalkers don't quit. Good stuff, man. All right, we're fucking off, everybody. Everybody have a great Wednesday. We'll see you again Friday. And until then, enjoy the rest of the week. And I hope you guys have a good work week. Bye now.
Bye.
Y'all come back now, you hear?
Matt Damon.